In this video, I'm gonna complete all the best training guide possible for offensive genius pack, starting with Julian Alvarez. He's very good, man. I think so. 102 rated card. His only problem is his playing style. If someone is familiar with deep lying forward playing style, how they make runs, this card is definitely gonna break the nets. I will say offensive awareness very high, like Messi deep lying forward. They have given same offensive awareness, very high acceleration and balance, which will make him more nimble. I will say very high finishing too, which is interesting, man. His kicking power can be good. I will say you have to decrease his shooting abilities. Like 90 finishing is enough for this deep lying forward Julian Alvarez. I will also decrease his dexterity, man, because I don't need that much dexterity from my striker. Like Julian Alvarez, we can improve his dribbling, which is most important factor. If you have any of deep lying forward card, you need dribbling, man, because without dribbling they cannot move easily, because they have to take the ball and they have to control it and see other options, make plays. These are the abilities of deep lying forward player. Instead of it, I will give them in lower body strength and will invest them in much better way. I will reduce his aerial abilities too, and I can increase his lower body strength in a much better way. Like, this is the best build for this Julian Alvarez card. I will say give at least one try to this build and tell me in the comment section if he is not performing, because he is sick with the stats. He's getting such Romario type stats now, but he cannot be Romario. But of course his stats are very good. I will say for the second booster which you can give him, you can try to give him much better booster, which is striker instinct, according to me, which will make him more nimble, more clinical, and he will be 103 in your squad, man. At SS position he is 104. If you give him position booster, you can play him at RWF, but I will not recommend. I will recommend two positions for him. One is CF and one is SS. So this is the best training guide for Julian Alvarez. Talking about his skills, first of all, you have to put double touch on him. While playing with this build, you should have that skill of double touch. Long range shooting, long range color, he already has. Best shooting abilities he's already having passing abilities. So in deep lying forward, he will not make any problem to you, man. But one thing which you can add on this card is that he doesn't have fighting spirit. You can add on him, you can add on him martial return, you can add on him double touch, flip flap for third level double touch. These are the skills you should think to add on this card, man. He already has best shooting abilities, probably the best card in the pack. If he doesn't have that deep lying forward playing style, if someone is good with deep lying forward, I will say crazy potential. Talking about Florian Wirtz, he is also a great player. His playing style is so favorite. I will say personally my favorite player in this pack is this Florian Wirtz. He can play at multiple position and he is a beast, man. We will also see his comparison with other beast players in this game already. I will give him I can give him this second booster on shooting ability. Yes, of course, shooting ability. If you are playing this card at SS position or at RWF position, you should definitely give this position booster, this second booster of which is double booster. You can give him on shooting ability, which will increase his finishing, which will increase his kicking power, which we need. I think you should not give much progression points in dribbling attributes. You have to decrease this, man. I will say 18 dribbling is much. I will say you have to decrease his passing points too also, because I'm gonna make him more powerful by giving these progression points according to your need. Where you are playing this card matters a lot. If you are playing this card at SS position, you have to increase his shooting abilities like this way, and I will increase his other progression points to his speed, which will increase his kicking power and which will increase his finishing ability in terms of his kicking power too, because someone having very high kicking power will also affect his finishing abilities, man. Talking about skill set, he's having best skill set which a attacking midfielder, a second striker should be. He can play at AMF, SS and at RWF position, but I will recommend you to play this card at SS position. He is having crazy potential, man. At SS position, what you can do, you can reduce his finishing a little bit, decrease his this thing, I will say the lower body strength, and increase his dexterity. Why I am doing this? Because his offensive awareness will increase, so that his runs making ability will also increase. If you know how offensive awareness can affect your players runs making ability, which matters a lot in the game. Talking about his skill set, best skill set, but you have to add long range shooting on him, you have to add weight pass on him. He already has best passing abilities. I am not gonna say to add on him, but you can add some lethal finishing abilities like a rising shot, like dipping shot. You can add on this card. These are the skills which this card need. At AMF position, you should not play this card because you are wasting his potential. At SS position is my recommendation, and at RWA position you can play this card like this. If you need that high dribbling potential in your card, I think this build you can try. 10 in dribbling, 4 in passing, 6 in shooting. I will increase his lower body strength, and this is the best build for RWF. I have increased his pace, and also his kicking power has been increased. 85 finishing is enough for a right winger, which is a crazy potential. This card already having my favorite card in this pack. And talking about last, this one is Gakpo, man. I don't know how much levels this card is having. If he is having 30 levels, how I will upgrade this card? I will upgrade this card like this. If he's having 30, I think he's having more levels, man. I don't know how many levels he's having. 35 levels I am putting, but I will tell you how to train this card, man. uh, you have to put the your second booster ability on him, which, because his agility, I need on agility, I want to increase his balance. He's 189 centimeter tall, but if I have improved his balance, he will be much more powerful, man. 11 in dribbling, you can play him at LW position. So I think 11 in dribbling you need, man. From LW position you need that high dribbling abilities. I will say you should definitely be with this build, but you should decrease his passing ability. Like 3 in passing is enough. I should increase his balance, but dexterity already 12 progression points we have invested, so I will invest them here, man. Why? Because I need that high finishing ability. Gakpo is a player who can finish well. He already has long range curler, long range shooting ability, dipping shot, first time shot. If you play with this card, I will say you realize it later that he can finish in a much better way to other strikers. I will say he already has good physical contact, good balance with that 189 centimeter tall guy. This is crazy, man. He has good physical contact, so not problem at all that he is having low balance, but he's having that pace of 90, 93. That would have been 95 plus. That would have been more good, I will say. So this is the best training guide for Cody Gakpo. He's having crazy skills, double touch, soul control, and long range shooting, long range curler. Skill wise, this card looks perfect, man. So it all depends upon you how you play with your cards. Thank you for this.